Madam Deputy Speaker. Can I pay tribute to the member for Kingston and Surbiton and the Loan Charge Action Group for all they've done, and indeed to the Minister, who's been given a very hard time on this subject for a long time, I think. Anyway, I'm speaking today on behalf of about 100 of my constituents whose lives have been blighted by this and who've lived with awful uncertainty for about 3 years. Last week, after the debate, I met a number of them at the City Praise Centre in my constituency, and I have to say, when I first met constituents about this, my heart didn't exactly bleed for them. I mean, it's not fair for one particular group of people should pay income tax at a lower rate than the rest of the workforce. And, lots of my constituents are in real need, substandard accommodation, waiting months for hospital appointments. So I can't condone the systematic loss of revenue to the Treasury. Yes, of course.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And the people that are coming to my honourable friend are normal people, nurses, people, some of them actually work for HMRC itself.
I thank the member. Yes, I absolutely agree. But my view has shifted. I've come to understand more about their circumstances. Look, these people are not sort of pocket Al Capones out to defraud the system. They're self-employed professional people contracting to different entities, paying their own pensions without the protections of regular employment, and also trying to avoid the complexities of IR35. Any of us, I guess, would wish to minimise the tax that we pay, and HMRC knew about these arrangements for decades and was slow in taking legal action and inept in shutting them down. Yes, I'd love to.
I'm very grateful to my friend for giving way. Does you agree with me that one of the great iniquities here is that HMRC knew what was going on, but didn't actually do anything about it with expedition and with decisiveness at the time?
Absolutely. And now, of course, they're pursuing an aggressive policy which, on any analysis, is retrospective on my constituents. Look, these constituents may have been naive, they may have been over-optimistic, but I think most of us are in no doubt that for many years they all believed these schemes were lawful and an effective means of mitigating their tax. I therefore support a delay to the implementation of the loan charge to allow for an independent tribunal to assess the issue retrospectively, and in the light of this, to consider whether the loan charge is fair and proportionate when you take into account, firstly, the failure of HMRC to take effective action for all those years, and secondly, the fundamental protections that every taxpayer should expect. Finally, I fear that this policy is another example how those at the very highest echelons of our government seem to have a tin ear to the good people they represent.